All right, up next we got Melanin and Jazz debate over cooking, and it goes nuclear. This is another one from Fatty's channel, so this should be good.
This is not worth that because
So then why do you keep trying to finish your sentence if it's not worth it?
That's because you're not letting me finish my sentence, Melanin.
Not worth it. Then be quiet.
I don't have to be quiet if you don't. So let me finish getting my statement out while you're getting yours. Like I said, bro. Like I said, if the
I don't
leave it alone.
You're going on a monologue. Be quiet.
I don't give a I got the floor right now. I got the floor right now to talk about this.
No, you don't. A minute half. I'm not shedding up no more.
He literally just said no interruption. So why are you interrupting?
I don't care about follow-up. I don't need a scenario on a story.
Why are you interrupting? Listen to the man. He said don't interrupt.
Last week on Ladies First.
Here's the thing though, because I want to understand. I get it. If y'all feel like a man should never touch his own child's diaper, then that's on y'all. If y'all feel like that God ordained it that way, man should never touch his own kids' diapers, then okay. So what I'm saying is this. Let me just get it out real quick.
It's not a requirement for him to be changing no diaper. If you don't want to take care of your baby, you don't have it.
They're bashing Nelly about it, and it's not his play. It's like this. Why are you bashing a man because he's saying I don't change diapers? I'm not saying a man, wants to change diapers, bless him, and that's fine. But don't bash a man for saying I don't change diapers. There's a whole people don't know it. These new people. There's a huge community of men that are like duh.
Napa, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm
just saying the way they're bashing Nelly over that.
Oh, well, yeah, those are that. And my thing is, Ashanti knew that. So if she's complaining now, that's on her. And plus, they both have the means to hire extra help. So neither one of them have to touch a diaper. But I'm just saying, like, just the responsibility as a parent. Are you saying like if the father and son are out having a Father Sunday and he goes to the bathroom that he has to wait to take the child home to change his pamper?
You're giving a disingenuous scenario. Nobody's that was not a scenario.
I'm just trying to understand because what's the difference?
He's out with his child. It's going to be his responsibility to take care of the child.
It's not his responsibility in the home.
No, you're the nurturer. No, you are the nurturer. You are the mother. You don't even have that much time to
want him changing my baby.
Hold on, y'all. The Jazz.
I know plenty of fathers that have no problem with changing their own kids' diapers, and it takes. Hold on, wait a minute, Ali. It takes nothing away from a man to change his child's diapers.
It's his choice, not yours.
If you decide that you want to, if that works for you, cool. If that works for men, okay. I'm just saying that I would prefer my husband to want to be in his kid's life in that way.
So my turn. Hold on, Nepal, please.
Oh my gosh, Ali. So
if men had it in their ability, they would give the women the option to not work. And there's men a lot of men would give you the option not to work. What is the option, Jazz, that women should give their man that they don't have to do?
Wait, what is the option for what?
Most men, if they could, would give their woman the option not to work. Matter of fact, they wouldn't let you touch their car. They won't let you fix nothing. They won't let you take the trash out. You don't have to protect. What is an option where a woman will look at a man and say, you know what, babe, you ain't got to do that anymore.
You ain't got to cook for yourself. You ain't got to clean for yourself. You don't have to pick up after yourself. You don't have to worry about
everything that y'all been saying about Holly Berry.
Gotcha. Hey, I'm not Team Jazz over here. Don't get me wrong. I'm totally against everything she say and stand for 100%. But she did get you on that one. She got you that time, bro.
This whole time, then.
Well, Holly Berry's not that girl. Find a girl that is that girl and be okay.
That's not a standard, though. Why do you guys want to pick and choose?
Every man doesn't have that standard, Melanin. Every man is not the same. Every man doesn't have the standard that he needs his wife in the kitchen cooking and cleaning like that. And it doesn't take away from his manhood that he doesn't require that. If you are a man that requires a woman, to cook and clean, then you need to approach a woman that is already in tune with to be a domesticated.
Every woman should already know that if you've been brought up in the correct household, and that's what you're failing to realize. You trying to say all they want them to do is be fit, feminine, and friendly. Femininity comes with
Daddy Uncle Samuel said.
If you cannot
that's what Kevin Samuel said. He said all you gotta do is be fit, feminine, and friendly.
You should already know how to cook and clean. If you're fit,
okay,
that means
all
you know
I'm
how to
saying
cook
is,
correctly.
Melanin, we're not arguing, baby. What I'm saying is this: if you need a woman to cook,
we're not arguing.
Okay,
I said what I said.
What I'm saying.
Femininity,
If a man
food, cooking and cleaning falls under femininity. Cooking and cleaning falls under femininity.
No, it doesn't.
If you don't,
then why are there male chefs
yes,
again?
It does.
If
yes,
being a cook is strictly just a feminine trait, then why are there so many men that are chefs?
That's a non-starter. Men being chefs as a profession isn't the same thing as the gender role of taking care of food. Women being in the kitchen dates back to the hunter-gatherer days where men would go out, get the food, and women would prepare the food along with what they collected as far as like gathering berries and shit like that. So I don't know what she's talking about. She's trying to use a non-starter. It don't even make sense.
I said that's a part of being feminine. I said that's a part of being feminine as a default. That comes as a default if you've been raised with any sort of substance.
No, nobody is saying anything like that. I'm just saying Jake has already doing that.
A nuclear family, yeah.
They who is already doing that. If you need a woman that cooks or cleans, because you can't sit here and say that cooking and cleaning is a feminine trait when there are literal star chefs who are male, who open restaurants and cook every single day, and that are cooking in their relationship. It does not take away the if you are a man, just wait a minute, Melanin, you get it. We get it. You cooked me, baby. We got it. Enough.
That's not the same
all I'm saying is this. All I'm saying is this. If you want a woman that is already good at cooking, vet a woman that does that. If she does not,
they should have to vet for that because it should be a default. It should be a default. No, it should be a default.
Oh my God,
that should be a default.
Let's get one.
But it's not for everybody. Same.
One second.
Melanin.
1 second. Jazz, finish your point. 1 second, please. Jazz, finish your point, and then Melanin, both of y'all.
My point is this, Patty, because it's like you want to fight me, girl. And the thing is, like, you so fine. I don't want to fight with you, but you so ready to fight with anybody that isn't in alignment with your mindset.
This is the fact that you're calling it a fight. We're debating topics. I'm not fighting with you. I don't know you. This is the internet. I'm not fighting with you. We're online.
Okay, let me finish it. Let me finish it. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this, girlfriend. Every woman did not be birthed in knowing how to automatically cook.
Your mother failed you then.
Can you let me finish?
And your mama failed
Every woman, oh my God.
I don't care. Your mother failed you.
It's fucking true.
What's the best dish you can make? What's your signature dish?
That's a personal question, and I don't. That's a personal question. As a standard, you should be born to know from your parents how to cook. As a woman, you should know how to cook.
And it doesn't make a woman, a failure if she has to learn how. If she's with a man that she loves. Wait a minute. If she's with a man that she loves, she should be willing to learn to cook if that is what he requires from her. Absolutely. But there are a lot of healthy, thriving relationships where this dynamic does not matter, where the man does not require a woman to always be in the kitchen barefoot, half naked.
You should still know how to.
See, here's the thing. What Jazz is trying to do is she's trying to take the ingredients for a healthy, long-lasting relationship and make them something else. When you have the gender norms and the gender dynamics where the woman is in the kitchen and the man is doing what he's supposed to do as a man, as far as protecting, providing, and creating a structure and a foundation for the family, that dynamic works in a nuclear family the best. It's the most expedient way for the relationship to last and both people to be very comfortable in their roles, right? And Jazz is trying to say that something outside of that also works. And it's like, nah, Jazz, it don't work, because if you look at the numbers of how black marriages are, this line that you're trying to cross when it comes to the perspective of the narrow perspective of what gender roles are, that's where everything falters. You think we can just go ahead and just this one thing, and it's like, nah, most of them fail because of the way that you're thinking. It starts off okay, but because the man has already relinquished that role for his woman, that already is indicative of who that man is, where he's not going to create or set a standard that creates the structure that allows a relationship to last the test of time. That's what it really is. It's not, but
who said she was barefoot?
But it's okay. It's okay.
You make the most disgusting scenario trying to prove a point.
Yeah.
Why she got to be in there barefoot?
Can you let me finish?
Well,
stop saying stuff that's making me respond and just like that's weird.
All I'm saying is you don't have to respond. You're choosing to, and you're choosing to respond.
I don't like what you're saying, so I'm gonna say something. I don't like
well, then you can just be patient. You can be patient, and let me just say the stupid.
You keep talking like you did Ali every time he speaks.
Why interject that? That's not intelligent. You smarter than me.
When you don't like what you're saying, I'm gonna tell you the same way you want to do a man. You want to know the difference between me and you? I don't interject when a man is talking, but when a woman does it, I interject. I know my place.
I like that.
So like I was saying,
how to stop talking when a man is talking. And maybe I can talk when you talk.
I was saying,
I like that. I like that. I like that. I really do. I like that because I was thinking to myself, I like what she's saying, but I also like that she's able to dig into that bag to give that energy that women be giving. But she just directing it to where it's supposed to go instead of directing it to the men that's just trying to gain understanding. So I respect it. It's almost like she whipping Jazz ass into shape because she giving Jazz all the energy that Jazz like to give. She like, if you ever seen like that video where the one girl, she was a boxer and she was beating the dog shit out the other girl. She was like, you like to hit men, huh? Bang, bang, bang. It's like the same thing. Jazz getting that type of ass whooping right now.
I'm saying, if men require a woman that they're with to cook and clean, all I'm saying is make sure you know that about that woman before you decide to enter a relationship with her. If she cannot do that, she should be, and she likes you enough, she should be willing to learn. To at least learn. Now, if you're giving her a time frame, you need to learn how to cook 5-star meals in 2 days, then that's on you. If that's your expectation.
That's a ridiculous analogy.
But you cannot shame every woman for not knowing how to cook.
First of all, I'm gonna show you what willingness to learn looks like. It looks like, oh, I like you and I really want to cook for you because I know that that's what you like, so I'm gonna try and make something. I made this disgusting slop of a meal, but it was the best I could do. What do you think? This is horrible. What we need to do is you use a whole lot of salt, so next time let's use a little bit less salt, and we slowly progress into you getting better, and then you just keep coming back. Oh, how's this? This is a tiny little bit better. It's not as salty as before, but it has no flavor now, so we're gonna have to work on seasoning, that type of thing. And the thing about it is that I come from a city that know how to cook. Everybody in my city know how to cook. I don't give a fuck who you is. Everybody know how to cook. Most guys don't really know how to cook, so they can't really teach their woman how to cook. All they can do is just say like, that shit is nasty, or thank you for cooking. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you even move past that when she don't know how to cook? She don't come into the relationship knowing how to cook. You think that she's gonna be receptive to you critiquing that? But she's saying the willingness, so that willingness should, extend to the critique. And if the woman is willing in that manner, that's a great woman. If she's willing to take that critique, she's willing to take other critiques. So that's a keeper. But I don't think that that's what Jazz is describing, though.
Right?
Yes, you can. You deserve to be shamed. You deserve to be shamed.
And every woman that does cook doesn't cook well. So it's just,
and she deserves to be shamed.
Understanding.
That's true.
What are you talking about? If she can't cook well, shame her. If she don't know how to cook, shame her.
She's
not trying to hopefully put the fire under her ass.
Or you can just say, let me show you how to cook. Why you gotta pay somebody?
Always to coddle a woman in bad behavior is ridiculous. Y'all always want to coddle a woman in bad behavior and give her 50 million excuses.
No, you want to
never have for a man. A man gotta be perfect.
No, he doesn't. No, he actually doesn't. He actually doesn't. He just needs to be honest. That's it. He just needs to be
about things that shouldn't be honest. He just have to be honest about things that should be known.
You're a goddamn liar. Women are not receptive to honesty. You are a fucking liar. You lying motherfucker, man. I can't stand that shit. Women do not accept honesty. You don't say exactly what a woman wants to hear, she ejects your ass. She like, it doesn't, like, if you're not saying what she wants to hear, then you're not saying anything at all. That's how they are. So stop it.
His needs. And you're sitting here saying that a man of good character shouldn't have to be honest with a woman that he wants to be in a relationship with?
Honest about what? Honest about what?
Yeah.
Whatever it is that he needs and requires as a man.
Pick something, because things that are in the nature.
If I meet a man,
a man doesn't have to say. A man doesn't have to say. A man doesn't have to.
Shouldn't
woman if she's gonna be crying because it's in a woman's nature. A man doesn't have to ask her, "Are you gonna be emotional?" Because they know dealing with women, they're gonna get emotional.
But not every woman knows
in nature.
Not every woman.
Conversation.
Melanin, not every woman knows. Okay, we can say something.
Because your mother failed you. Because your mom failed you. That's why you don't know, because you didn't have a mother.
Oh my God. Yes, girl. Everybody's a failure but you. We get it. What I'm saying
that's another personal shot.
That's saying is this.
Stay on topic. Stay on panel. I'm not doing that.
What I'm saying is this: if you want
Melanin giving that energy, and she can't, all of that little bullshit that Jazz like to get away with the men, she can't get away with her. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't have the energy to keep up with Jazz on this level with all this yapping and shit. You know what I'm saying? This back and forth. Jazz will talk till she get ready to fucking pass out. I didn't seen it. I didn't seen her talk, try and squeeze a point out, and nobody was interrupting her, and she was yapping like she was on a fucking clock. You heard me? Like, and I mean, literally almost past the fuck. I could see it. I commented and she said I did. I almost passed out on that point. That's how bad she be trying to squeeze her shit, and I can't keep up with that. But it's wonderful. It's a beautiful sight to see a woman, and I really hate to put all my eggs in one basket, because so many women, they show up just like Melanin is showing up right now, and then they chickens come home to roost and it's some totally different bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But at least for right now, giving Jazz the same energy at the same tempo that she give men. It's beautiful.
A woman that understands or that wants to cook, or if you want a woman that you need her to cook, just choose the woman that can. Saying that we should shame this woman, we should shame a woman who doesn't know how to cook, instead of just showing her how to cook or asking her if she's willing to learn, is counterproductive. To say that
we shouldn't have to waste time.
Like we have to bully somebody.
Thank you.
We got other stuff to be doing. Why do we
That's not even my point. I want to get to
you
my
right,
point.
Melanin.
If you don't want to learn how to cook on your own, you're supposed to be able to feed him all by yourself.
And if she doesn't know how to cook, move on. If she does.
Oh my God, Melanin, you are so on point, girl. God damn. You know, I really appreciate that, because she can deal with a different bracket of men that is on another echelon. Whereas Jazz, she's gonna deal with a certain archetype of men that will accept a woman who don't know how to cook. Now, she's trying to put this spin on it, like being willing to learn, but at this age, if you were willing to learn how to cook, you would have done that shit already. And typically, a woman who's willing to learn how to cook, she already married, and she didn't stay married because she was willing to make the adjustment. But most women are not like that. Most women are not willing to learn how to cook. They should already come predisposed, ready to know how to cook, if the community was operating in the right method where they were producing the best quality men as well as the best quality women. And Melanin is speaking to that. Jazz is, I don't know what the fuck Jazz is on, man.
Doesn't know how to cook. Go to another woman. Oh my God, Melanin, please.
No, you shouldn't have to tell her nothing. No, that's dumb.
If the woman is not willing to learn how to cook, if she doesn't know how to cook, that man has a choice to leave that woman the fuck alone. And what I'm saying is, it should be an automatic default. You relax. It should be an automatic default that she knows how to cook. It should be default. And if it's not a default,
your household failed. If it's not a default, your household failed.
Okay, great. Great. She's a failure if she doesn't know how to cook. Great. Got it.
Can we accept it?
If you, girl, we get it. My point is this: if you are a man that requires that, and she is not coming with that, you have a choice. You have a choice to not. If it wasn't her default, and you know that it wasn't her default,
her mother failed her.
Okay, she failed her. So that man has a choice. So that man has a choice to not deal with that failure of a woman. And all I'm saying is, be honest about what you want. If a man requires multiple women, a woman does not know.
A woman should know that already.
A woman does not know.
Do you have to tell a man to not know how to fix things and be a provider and be a leader and cover you and get up at night when we hear something rustling downstairs? Do you have to tell a man that, or is that by default?
So
you want to give a woman excuses.
All I'm saying
Even
is
if her mom didn't teach her before she want to go being with a man, she should learn how to cook and clean and do those things before she wants to be with any type of man. You trying to make it a man's responsibility to leave her alone once he done already discovered she don't know how to do it later? That should be a default. She shouldn't even be there.
Killed that shit.
Are you sure it's the last thing? Because he's never last thing.
It really is. But
it's like not going to be the last thing because she's going to respond and then you're going to respond. Why not set the debate then?
Saturday.
Yeah, why not set the debate? 2 hours interrupted. You can finish your thoughts.
I don't know if that's how I want to spend my Saturday night going back and forth.
No.
Because this is not worth that. Because
so then why do you keep trying to finish your sentence if it's not worth it? He got
to let it go.
You're not letting me finish my sentence.
Drop it if it's not worth it.
I don't have to be quiet if you don't. So let me finish getting my statement out while you're getting yours. Like I said, girl. Like I said, if the
I don't care.
Alone. Any man in the chat.
Be a default. It's not a default. Your mama's trash. You know what? You don't know how to cook and clean. Your mama was trash. I don't care.
Do y'all remember when they said it was the last thing?
You won't let me get it out. Y'all not
it is what it is. It is what it is.
It's just, y'all not talking. I'm trying to get my
don't get it. Every time Fatty and Ali were trying to speak today, you kept interrupting them. So I'm doing it to you.
Let's not do that.
Giving her that same energy.
Now, damn girl, we get it. You
no,
got
I don't care. Y'all been talking.
We got it. Okay, can I finish? Patty, can I please finish my talk? Together.
Hey, friends, let's go. Let's do this, right? 1 minute from.
Damn.
Let's do 1 minute from each one of you, okay? Tell a friend to tell a friend that helps.
She's arguing me about.
I know where you got that from. I know you got that from. 1
minute, no rebuttals, no nothing. Jazz 1 minute, Melanin 1 minute, and then I go eat some McDonald's because I'm fat. And thank you very much in the park for just sitting pretty, looking at the.
I gotta do it. I gotta let them go.
So all I'm saying is this, Melanin. You're right. Well,
talk in general because they don't want me to interrupt. So
okay. Well, just in general, you're saying that women are failures if their mothers didn't teach them how to cook. Okay, great. And all I'm saying is, if a man finds himself interested in a woman that doesn't have to cook, and he desires a woman that does, he should then leave that woman alone. He should not continue to pursue a woman. Now, if he wants to give her a chance to learn how to cook his favorite meal, et cetera, okay. But if he's not willing to be patient with that and requiring a woman to cook 5-star meals out the gate, that's not the woman for him. So he should move on. He should be honest with himself about that and honest with that woman about that. Like you said, she's a failure. So why would a man want to deal with a failure anyway? That's that.
Okay, are you done? Did she have a minute?
I'm not done. I'll let you know when I am.
Keep that 1 minute.
I'm not done.
Don't put no damn time up.
Listen to men.
Everybody.
No interruptions and then you go interrupting. I thought you were men, Melanin.
Fuck up now. She don't need a monologue.
1 second.
I didn't finish what the fuck I said, girl.
What a time.
A monologue. Be quiet.
I don't give a fuck. I got the floor right now.
We don't want a monologue. No, you don't. A minute passed. I'm not shutting up no more.
He literally just said no interruption. So why are you interrupting?
I don't care about all that follow-up. I don't need a scenario and a story.
Why are you interrupting? Listen to the man. He said don't interrupt.
If you didn't learn it at home with your mama, that's the problem. A man should not be trying to worry about if you know how to cook and clean or not, because it should be a default. Period.
You saying the same thing over and over again, girl. I said that's cool. How about you? It's not a default for the girl. It's not a default for the girl. All the man has to do is not deal with it.
We're not promoting bad behavior.
What are you talking about?
Exactly.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I can't even get my 1 minute.
I tried my best.
Stop
talking. Get my 1 minute.
You ain't even put no damn time up, man. Stop.
No, because y'all let her say whatever. It's cool though.
No, 1 second.
Y'all didn't even let that She didn't even allow me to speak.
No, both of y'all infringed the things. I said 1 minute and don't
she didn't let me. I wasn't even at a minute.
No, but that's the point.
No, the fuck I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
Stop talking to me.
No. What you gonna do?
And this is why they say Fatty is a bad moderator because.
Oh well.
Shut your ass up.
Sorry, Fatty. I'm sorry.
And this is why they say Fatty is a bad moderator because if I mute y'all, I think it's bad.
No, ain't got a man to take you serious yet. Shut the fuck up.
Lame
ass. You don't know what I got. That's what you mad about. You have no idea what I got. You don't know what I got.
Ain't got a man to take you serious yet, girl.
You don't know what I got. You don't know what I got. And you was raised with no daddy.
You don't know what you weren't raised at all.
Don't get mad because I was raised at all. You weren't
raised at all.
Damn,
oh, yes, I was.
Hold up, don't slide yet. I got a feeling you'll like this.
Yeah, she was getting cooked. I can appreciate Melanin trying to raise the standard because the fact that we lack in standard is the exact reason why we're in the situation we're in right now. Those standards matter. What Jazz is she's a advocate for the status quo and ultimately is against progress, if we're gonna be honest about it. She thinks that she's helping, but she's not. Everything is always put on a man and she doesn't take the accountability for women. And what Jazz does is she always comes in defense of women even when they're wrong, and that's not helpful.
Everybody shut the fuck up. Hey, shut the fuck up. Let me tell you something right now.
If you made it this far, check out the video we just did with a Room 9 panel react to Claudia Jordan admitting that she's gotten older and aged out of the dating market. Madness.